Welcome to another episode of Ye Olden Days with me, Taahaa, and
Me, Ethan.
we've got a special guest here today. Her name's Erica.
Hello.
She's our producer.
Oh, giving me such important titles already.
Exactly. We've got big titles. This is an official thing.
True.
So today's topic, Ethan, is about traveling and getting lost. All right, you wanna start us off, Ethan, with the.
Alright, so I went to Maine when I was like 10. Maine's really pretty, right? It's nice. It's in the summer, so it's nice and cool. But I have issues whenever I seem to travel. And I had like hives like half the time I was there. It's really awful. Yeah, I know. But we're at a beach, right? And it's kind of dreary because Maine, it's not always sunny. It's kind of cloudy or like rainy-ish. And we're on a beach. Cole's wearing shoes, and we're walking along the beach near the water. So a wave comes up and hits Cole, right?
Oh no!
But it's not too big. But he loses his shoe.
What?
Right?
It just comes off.
Yeah, he's like wearing like a Crocs or something, right?
Okay.
So then he runs after it. But he runs after it at the time when another wave hits. So then when he grabs his other shoe, he gets soaking wet for one.
Yeah.
And he loses his other shoe.
Oh.
So my dad had to run out and grab him and his other shoe and run back. And we had to go out and find clothes to buy him because his clothes were soaking wet and we didn't have extra clothes with us because we weren't expecting him to, literally jump into the ocean to chase his shoe. And then, yeah, he was really tired, and then we went to see a outdoor drive-in movie. It was really nice.
What movie?
Good question. I don't know. I don't
50
think the movie
Shades
was
of Grey.
that. God, I hope not, because
Yeah,
I'm
I really hope not. How old are you and Cole?
I'm 10. And Cole's like 7.
Yeah,
Or
it'd be
8.
awkward to watch 50 Shades of Grey.
I don't think it came out at that point anyway, so.
True.
I did read it, though.
You did?
No, that was a joke.
Oh, okay.
How about you, Taahaa? Any fun traveling stories, like going to Wyoming or whatever?
I didn't go to Wyoming. I went to Texas one time. We went there to like meet family, but I didn't recognize any of them, and they would ask me, "Do you remember who I am?" And I just look them dead in the eyes, like, "Nah, I don't know who you are." And they just look back like, "Oh, well." Yeah.
I don't get why they ask that. Relatives,
Right?
right? Like my mom would tell me like a name of this relative, and I'm like, "Who's that?" And she's like, "Oh, you probably met him. You probably don't remember him. You're like 3 or 4." I'm like, "Well,
Exactly.
like
Last time I met you, half of my life didn't happen.
yeah, almost more than half."
Yeah. And then they're disappointed when I don't remember. I'm like, dude, I don't even know why you remember me.
Texas in like the summer, or was it like the winter?
It was in the summer, I think, because that's the only time we went to school. So it was pretty hot.
Ooh, must have been real steamy, huh?
We've been quiet. We've been to quite a few places. I've been to Chicago once, or like actually more than once. We drove down to Chicago a few times. It was pretty boring because again, it was just to like visit some family. So I just sat there playing with a Rubik's Cube most of the time.
Actually, I was never able to solve a Rubik's Cube. I have one.
Yeah.
But I can only solve one side, and for some reason, I just can't solve the other ones.
Well, you're supposed to solve one side and then use a layer technique and build up layers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
See, I don't really know how to do that.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm relatively smooth brain. I'm not,
The wrinkles haven't come in yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I just never been able to solve it. So then, David, I just be like, "David, solve this for me." He's like, "Okay," and then you solve it, and boom, solved Rubik's Cube.
Wow.
I just never solved it myself.
You've been out of the country, right?
Yeah.
What places did you hit?
I went. It was only once.
Uh,
I went to Aruba.
oh,
Yeah, it's really nice there. Like literally, like like how you see those commercials about like these like blue with like this clear water.
yeah.
That's basically what Aruba was, and it's small too. It's like that's a stretch of land. It's a small island stretch of land, 22 miles
Oh snap! That's like your average run.
across.
Yeah, you run that every morning, right?
No, if I did, I wouldn't be able to make it to school the next morning.
Oh.
Legs would be dead. But yeah, and then like there's a hill you could go up, and basically you could see the entire island from that hill.
Oh, a perfect sniping position.
Yeah, it's also nice to take pictures.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, it's also
Pictures.
very breezy. So you always it's like it's hot there, but it's always a constant 80 degrees, and there's a constant wind. It's very nice.
Yeah.
But I had some issues when I went there, so I didn't quite enjoy it as much.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. I don't know, just something about me and traveling, dude.
just does
My
not
body
go
just
well. Yeah.
decides to shut down.
Body's like, this is new. This is new. Red alert! Red alert!
We don't like this.
I've been to quite a few places. India, obviously, being brown,
Well, I hope you've been to India.
right?
You're born there, right?
Yeah, I was born there. Technically, America's my outside of the country experience.
True.
I think last time I went to India was probably a fun time. Well, I wouldn't say fun time. I had a bottle of what was it called? Apple cider like soda just explode on me. That was fun. That was after like a terrible trip on a bus. Like our entire family rented this bus to go to this dam. We pretty much spent the entire time in the bus because the dam became like a very big attraction for some reason. It's like it's just.
Wait, but what? It's is it like a big dam? Is it like Hoover Dam?
Yeah, it's like one of the biggest dams in the area, and there's just like thousands of people there, and it's like, guys, it's just a dam. What?
It just processes water.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we wanted to go see it, but
Did you like rent a bus?
yeah, we rented a bus,
Jeez.
and
Is this?
it took us. So normally zero traffic, it'd be like a 30-minute drive. It took us 4 hours to get there.
Oh.
And then we get there, right? And we were only at the dam for maybe like 20 minutes. And everyone's like, this is pretty dumb. Let's go home. And we're like, yeah, let's go. Stupid. So it takes us 4 hours to get there. It takes us about 8 to get home. I spent more time in that bus
Than sleeping.
than sleeping. Like, just.
Was the soda cold at least?
Nah, dude, it was warm.
Oh.
This was on the return trip. I was like, oh, it's time to break out the soda. And it was in this cooler for the entire time, but Indian heat just hits different. So I go to open, it's like, oh, we could use a little morale boost because everyone's like down in the dumps. And I'm the only one with like energy. And I guess it got shaken up by all the like terrible roads. So I go to open it and it just explodes, just like this 2-foot like fountain just off into the air. I almost like splashed my aunt. She would have been so mad because she would just be sticky for like another 4 hours. I got lucky there.
Well, now you're very. Now,
Yeah, I was sticky
I mean,
for like 4 hours.
Oh. Damn, lukewarm soda, really?
Yeah. And then I offered to everybody, and they were like, "All right, you you've been through enough pain. We'll take some." And then yeah, and then it was just downhill from there, dude. It just kept going down. Everyone was having a rough time, and then there's me like
Oof.
having the time of my life. I'm like singing, like talking to my cousins.
Sorry.
At one point, my aunt was like, "Dude, what's wrong with you?"
Hey, was this the same trip where you played quote unquote with your cousins? Younger cousins?
Where I try to put them in a fan.
Yeah.
I've done that multiple times in multiple trips, so probably. They'd be like acting up, and I'd be like, "You're 2 pounds." I'll lift him with one hand, and like, "I'll put you in the fan, boy." And he just looks at the fan. He's like, "Yes," and he starts reaching for it. And then I got spooked. I was like, "What?"
Tyler's like, all right, I gotta put you down. Oh man, I was just joking, kid. Jeez.
Getting off topic a wee bit.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Have you ever gotten lost on one of these trips though?
I don't know if I've ever gotten. Well, all right. So we went to Michigan one time. I got lost in Michigan. Well, I wouldn't say lost. I just got stuck in the elevator. So we're going down from our hotel, and I'm in the elevator with my parents. I'm probably like 5, 6 years old, and I'm not paying attention. My parents get off of the elevator, and I'm still in there, and the door's closed, dude. They just walked off without me. Like, come on, guys. And then I see the doors just close, and I start banging on them, trying to get them to open. Like, let me out. So then it goes down one floor. The people get on with me, and then I go back up one floor to see if they're there. They're not there. So then I end up going down a floor again, just waiting. Just went down another floor. They're not there. Go up again. And luckily on the second time going up, they're just waiting there, like just disappointed. Like, why didn't you leave the elevator? Like, I was having a good time.
Sure, the elevator music was quite swell. That's why you're in there for a while.
Exactly. That's pretty much how it went in Sam's Club, dude. That's how I got left behind because I was looking at some books. I don't understand why I get left behind so much. Like, what did I ever do? I get left behind, and then I start panicking a little, and then 2 minutes go by, I start panicking more, and then 2 minutes, and it's just tears streaming down, and then another 2 minutes, and this lady's like, "Are you okay?" And then I start bawling. I'm like, "No, I'm not." And she's like, "Oh shoot, what's wrong, little kid?" I'm like, "I've lost my family." And she's like, "Oh, maybe I can help you find them. What does your dad look like?" And you know what? That's an odd question. Like, thinking back at it, like, but me being like 8, like 7, 8 years old, I'm like, my dad looks like me, but bigger. That's actually just word for word. He looks like me, but bigger. And at the same time, just like tears won't start falling down my face. I'm like hyperventilating at this point. And then my parents hear this kid like crying, and I guess they're like, "Oh shoot, where's our kid?" So then they come out of like the, I don't know, what are they called, like the alleys, aisles, whatever. And they're like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, oh, and then I look at the lady, he's like, oh, I found them. And I just ran off. That poor lady must have been real confused.
Was she white? Like,
I think so, yeah. This is back when we lived in Florida. So she could have been Hispanic. White, Hispanic, whatever.
I don't understand how you get lost like that.
I just got left behind, dude, apparently.
Like,
dude, my mom was so mad. She was like, why'd you get lost? I was like, it wasn't my choice. You left.
I can't recall me getting lost. Maybe it's because I shut it out. Like, I shut it out, maybe, like, as a memory.
Maybe. I find it funny. I was like, wow, I traumatized myself as a child. That's great.
I'm trying to remember. I can't. Because, like, I was always conservative, so I was always, near my parents all the time. And I just never found myself lost. I think...
Did you ever get lost as an adult?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I was driving, and, like, I had my phone, but I wasn't thinking. So I was like, oh, I know where to go.
Oh, no.
I didn't.
And at this moment, he knew. He fucked up.
I got lost in, like, the Catonsville area.
Really? Okay. Oh, that's not a good place to get lost.
Like down 40, I got lost in that area.
Hmm.
And I'm like, uh-oh, where am I? Yeah, I don't know. And then I realized, I'm like, 5 minutes go by, and I'm like, oh, wait, I have my phone in my pocket.
The real question is, have you ever lost a sibling while you were out, like, taking care of them?
Ooh.
Oh, never. I've never lost those little boys.
I don't think so. I think I've lost track of a sibling. I've lost track of Cole, like, once or twice. Like, I just literally just went, oh, there he is, and he's looking at Legos or something. So, like, I mean, it wasn't major or anything. I think I have gotten lost at the mall once. Maybe.
As a kid?
Yeah. But, like, the thing is that the mall is pretty straightforward. It's not like, unless it's Tyson's Corner.
Wait, which mall?
Columbia.
Oh, Columbia, okay.
Anne Arundel's a circle.
Yeah, it's just a circle. You can't really get lost there.
Yeah. Columbia Mall is like a line, basically, just across. Now, Tyson's Corner is a maze.
Really?
Yeah. It has like 3 floors. Sometimes it has 4.
Bro,
and you're like, you're just...
And why does he have such a big corner? What the...
I don't know. And, like, it's not even like a corner. It's like an acre or 2 of land, just small. It's like, I remember I don't think it was like I got lost in the mall. I was concerned that my parents were getting lost in the mall. Like, and I was like, 4 or 5. Of course, this is really unreasonable because my parents have been there a lot. But I'm like, Mom, Dad, do you know where you're going? And they're like, yes, yeah, yes, we do. I'm like, okay, because I swear I've seen the same place like twice now, like going by. And then I'll be like, are we gonna go to the Lego store? Yes, we will go to the Lego store. I'm like, okay, and then I just shut up the rest of the walk through the mall. But there have been times where I just wanted to stop walking, and then I would cry until they carried me back to the car. And we would go like once every 2 months,
Yeah.
It's like, but even now, I go and I don't know where I'm going. I'm like, where are we? Oh, have you ever been to California, Las Vegas, or like that area, like the West Coast, though?
West Coast?
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't think I've ever been to West Coast.
I've been to LA, San Diego for a little bit. Stayed in Las Vegas.
You do anything interesting in Las Vegas? Some gambling?
All right, look, I was like 15.
Oh, the perfect age.
So, like, we lived in a hotel. It was really nice.
Yeah.
Like the room that we stayed in was like really, really nice, and my mom got it for a really good deal. It had a shower and a bath separate,
Wow.
right? And it was like basically a huge glass window was our wall, and yeah, and there's a pull-out couch that we slept on. But like it's really hot, you know, and there's an outdoor pool, but you jump in the outdoor pool, and it's not refreshing.
Okay.
It's like really hot.
Oh dear.
So you're in there, and it's like really warm, so you start feeling uncomfortable. And you pop your head out and go out, and it's like hotter. So like you go back into the pool, but the pool is still very uncomfortable. It was not cold at all. Um, there's a good ramen place there. So
Really?
yeah, like in downtown area,
Oh, I guess that makes sense. It is California.
it was really good. I've been to ramen places in LA. Oh, the thing is though is that we had a terrible experience in Las Vegas
Really?
because we were only planning on staying there for a couple days, and then we'd fly back home.
Yeah.
But there was a storm, and we ended up staying there for 3 more days.
Ah, that's gotta suck, dude.
And we already got rid of our rental car,
Oh, rip rental car. You're just stuck at
so
the hotel now.
we had to take a taxi to a different hotel,
Oh,
which had a casino in it.
nice.
Yeah, I know, right? But also it was you're allowed to smoke there,
Oh no.
so not as nice. But they also had an indoor movie theater in there. Had a really good restaurant. Um, basically, like we watched The Shallows there, which is a movie with Blake Lively.
Oh, is this where it started? Is this where it
Yeah,
all began? Oh boy, this is the
yeah,
origin story.
yeah.
Hold up, let's look up the Shallows. The Shallows, Blake Lively. Oh, wow. And you were 15?
Yeah.
Wow, that was well, this explains so much. You had zero chance. You actually had zero chance.
I know, right? I know, like, yeah. That's my only experience in the West Coast that I remember, I think. And the rest
Hmm.
has been East Coast.
Ethan, have you ever been sick on a trip?
Like half of them. If like anytime, like I think when I went to West Coast, I wasn't sick. When I go to Florida, I don't get sick. But for some reason, when I go north or to another country, I feel terrible.
Hmm.
Like going to Maine, I had hives, right?
Yeah.
And like I was running a bit of a cold, so that wasn't a great experience. The beach helped though, going to the beach. But going to Aruba was terrible because we were there for a week and a half, but I had stomach issues the entire time. And I felt awful. So I couldn't really go in the water. I had to stay on the beach. I was really bored. I ended up learning about the Chicago World Fair, in the late 1800s. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I had fun in Aruba. Like it was nice, but like just not being able to enjoy the beach kind of sucks. And Aruba is all beaches, basically.
Hmm. I don't really get sick traveling anymore. Or like I never really did before either. It
It's
was
just
just
that
that
one
one
time.
time, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Like last time I went to India, I just drank straight water, just like from like not filtered, not boiled, anything.
Ugh.
Like, my parents had a terrible reaction to doing that, but I was like, it's all good. My uncle's like extra proud for some reason. He's like, yeah, this boy's Indian.
Your uncle is more proud than your parents.
He's like, oh, they're drinking filtered boiled water. Then there's me downing my 10th glass of like death water.
Straight from the tap.
He's like, good grief. He's a monster.
Ooh.
His wife was freaking out, like, he's gonna die. A soft American boy. I'm like, nah, just down another glass. Their kids, like, they trusted their mother, so they're like, oh shoot, he's gonna be dead tomorrow.
And Taahaa wakes up in the morning, still alive, still kicking.
Alrighty then. Have you ever lost anything on a vacation trip? Like left something behind and then realized it when you got home?
I don't know. One time I left like a jacket behind, like a sweatshirt, but that's about it, really. Nothing like important.
Oh, you know me, Erica. I'm very forgetful, so.
That's why I asked this question.
Yeah, I've left a few things. It doesn't happen anymore, really. Mainly because my mom takes a sweep now. Like after I'm done packing, she's like, "All right, Ethan." And then she'd always pull something up that I forget, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's mine." Other than that, well, I've left a stuffed animal
Oh no.
in
On
Yeah.
what trip? Come on.
the Las Vegas trip.
Which animal?
It was my koala bear. I was really sad
You lost your koala?
because I really liked the koala bear,
Dude, this is devastating. Holy.
but I got over it in a couple days.
How old were you on that trip?
That was 15.
Wait a second.
Oh, you might want to edit that part out.
Alright, it's not a bad thing. I mean, I still sleep with my red panda.
I guess that's true.
Oh, I wasn't joking about the Indian prostitute thing.
What?
Yeah. I
Now you gotta tell that one.
was traveling from Hyderabad to Calcutta. So
Okay.
this lady, like this group of women walk by, all holding cash in their hands, and one of them touches my head, like, and gets me to look up, and then just continues on her way. I looked at my mom, and she was like, "Don't ask me." She's like, "Don't ask me what that was."
She knew exactly what was going
Yeah.
on. She just decided not to tell you.
She was holding so much cash in her hand. I'm pretty sure she was the pimp, dude. She like touched my head, gestured over to the other girls, and I'm like, huh? What?
How old were you?
I was like 13, 14.
What?
Yeah, but at that time I had I had a beard and stuff. I looked pretty old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then she was like, this guy he doesn't seem to understand. And she just went off on her way.
Well,
and no one brought that up ever again.
Your mom didn't even tell you like later, like,
Nope.
yeah, you almost got. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, in Las Vegas, there's definitely some strip clubs around.
But
There's
listen, I
literally
had the
like
strip club come to me.
true. I had one right outside my hotel room, like my window.
Oh,
Just look
boy.
down a little bit, and it's like
Yeah.
right there. Yeah.
Did you sneak yourself in there?
No. I really wasn't interested in that. I don't think so. Yeah, no, not really. Yeah. Plus, my mom would never let me leave the hotel room by myself because it's Las Vegas. You never know what could happen in Las Vegas. Oh, we did see de Soleil. Whoever they are.
Producer, help. Well, how's it pronounced?
Circus de Soleil? I have no idea.
Oh.
Circus de Soleil. I think Cirque de Soleil. I think.
I thought it was Cirque du Soleil.
Maybe.
Why did you assume I knew that? My next question.
I don't know. I feel like you're relatively cultured.
That's beside the point. That's beside the point. They're very entertaining, I'll say.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you saying that because there's a bunch of people doing gymnastics?
They're all men, Taahaa.
No, they're not.
Most of them are men.
What?
Yes.
What kind of Cirque du Soleil did you go to?
What did you go to?
I may have gone to the strip club.
Well, that's it from us today. Hopefully we'll be making another video when we're not flooded and overflowing with video games and schoolwork. It has been our pleasure. This is Ethan.
And Taahaa.
Erica?
And we hope you have a good rest of your day.